Guys, what is going on? Is that time once again? As you all know, the next WWE pay-per-view coming up is the No Mercy show. It'll be airing live from Los Angeles, California on the WWE Network coming up here in less than a month. Like I said, on September the 24th. And it is already shaping up to be one hell of a show. From the main event alone, Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman. That's a match I thought we wouldn't see till WrestleMania. We're getting it in 1 month's time at No Mercy. So I'm already looking forward to that show. And, of course, as I do before, all the WWE pay-per-view events, I try to do a card predictions video, see what matches that I can correctly predict. And I think you guys will like the card that I came up with here. If we get a card like this, we're in store for one hell of a good show. So without further ado, guys, I give you my No Mercy card predictions. So we'll start from the bottom and then make our way to the top. Like I said, we already have Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar confirmed for the Universal Championship. Should be awesome to see. We then have, on my card here for the pre-show, I have Elias Samson versus Jason Jordan. Yeah, I know it sounds a bit random, but it is random. I completely threw it together, so don't be surprised if WWE does something like this. And I'm still calling him Elias Samson, who I'm becoming more and more a fan of every week. I don't know. I just... I like his shtick. I like when he does the playing the guitar. And he's from Pittsburgh, PA. So I got to show some hometown love for my hometown boy. So shout out to you, Elias. But getting into the actual card here, I would love to see Neville, the king of the Cruiserweights, defend his Cruiserweight Championship versus Cedric Alexander. It's a match that I felt has been a long time coming. I think it would be a really excellent match. And... maybe they're going to go in that direction because I don't honestly see who else Neville could challenge Neville for that Cruiserweight Championship. I mean, he's really gone through all comers. Perhaps it might be Enzo Amore. They moved him into the Cruiserweight division like I thought they would. But the match that I still want to see, Cedric Alexander versus Neville. The Miz. I have The Miz defending his Intercontinental Championship. Probably won't be a popular choice here, but I'm going to have him go up against Roman Reigns. I think it just makes sense based on their interactions this past Monday on Raw. They teased Reigns, Cena. Of course, The Miz came out interrupting both Reigns and Cena, and I thought he cut one hell of a damn good promo on Raw. And they had a solid main event as well. But just seeing how the pairs add up here, I heard there was a rumor Miz Joe for the title. I mean, I wouldn't be against that, but I think Miz Reigns would be the better direction to go in because it would free up Samoa Joe to take on this person who I'll name shortly on my card. And you'll like that match as well. I have Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. I had to come up with a stipulation here. I thought the feud would be over with after SummerSlam, but I think they're going to drag this one out. So you know what? If we're going to have Bray Wyatt lose, if we're going to have him go out in style, you know what I would do? I would have them fight in a buried alive match. You know why I'd have it be a buried alive match? Because I would have Bray Wyatt lose, because that's all he does is lose. Move Finn Balor on to something else. And you bury Bray Wyatt, which I know we're used to. But you could have him change up his character, his shtick. Because I felt like it's just been boring and repetitive, and he talks up a big game, and then all he does is lose. You know something I would like to see them pull the trigger on? A Bray Wyatt babyface turn. And maybe if you have him lose this buried alive match, come back, just a new, reinvigorated Bray Wyatt. Maybe they can get his character back on track. Not really holding out hope for that, but perhaps this could be a way to turn him babyface. I don't know. But I was thinking of stipulations, thinking what they could possibly do, and I kept coming back to the buried alive stipulation. So, there you go. Then I have Sasha Banks versus Alexa Bliss in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Not sure who would be champion going into this match, or this pay-per-view, due to the fact that Sasha and Alexa have a match this Monday on Raw. So by the time you see this video, we will obviously know who the women's champion will be. But a Falls Count Anywhere match, that's still the stipulation I thought they should have had at SummerSlam. If you're going to blow this feud off at No Mercy, I think that would be the perfect stipulation to do it so. And I think they could have a really awesome Falls Count Anywhere match. Her and Charlotte, Sasha and Charlotte, had a really excellent Falls Count Anywhere match. Easy for me to say. But, yeah, I think it would be really good to see. For the Raw Tag Team Championships, I have a triple threat match. I have Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins versus Sheamus and Cesaro versus the Hardy Boyz. Putting all three of these teams in the ring together at the same time would make for a really awesome triple threat tag team match. Because right now, Raw Tag Team division is really thin due to the fact that the Revival, they will be out till December. So in the meantime, what better way to highlight the Raw Tag Team division than by putting all three of these teams in the ring against one another? The Shield and the Hardys, they had an excellent match. I wouldn't say excellent. Get the word. It was a good match. I wouldn't go so far as excellent, but it was a really good match. And on pay-per-view, I'd like to see what these two teams could come up with. You throw Sheamus and Cesaro in there. I thought the tag team match that they had at SummerSlam was really good, so this could make for a match of the night candidate. So that's my prediction for the Raw Tag Team Championship picture. And then finally, I have Samoa Joe versus John Cena in a feud that I've wanted to see since Samoa Joe made his debut on the main roster. This has been one of them. And I think based on their interaction this past Monday on Raw, the hints have been shown. Samoa Joe trying to choke out John Cena. I think there's a very real possibility we could see. I mean, think about that. You headline your pay-per-view with Samoa Joe versus John Cena and Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman. That is one hell of a strong show. And I hope that is the match that we get here. And we'll find out, like I said. But yeah, those are my card predictions for No Mercy. Run them down one more time. Jason Jordan versus Elias Samson on the pre-show. Neville versus Cedric Alexander. The Miz versus Roman Reigns for the Intercontinental Championship. Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt in a Buried Alive match. Sasha Banks versus Alexa Bliss in a Falls Count Anywhere match. For the Raw Women's Championship. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins versus the Hardy Boyz versus Cesaro. In a triple threat match for the Raw Tag Team Championships. John Cena versus Samoa Joe. And then finally, to round it out here, Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman. Universal Championship. So that is it, guys, for card predictions video. I want to say thank you for watching this video. Remember to please click the like and subscribe button for more video content coming soon to this channel. So until my next video, guys, I want to say thanks for watching, take care, and have a great rest of your day.